by the Economic Offences Wing of the Delhi Police. We are now learning that PinkyIrani has reached the Delhi Police office of the Economic Offences Wing. Those are the visuals that we are bringing to you. The SUV of PinkyIrani driving her in, and shortly, as we can see, she will now be questioned by the EOW of the Delhi Police. Remember, this is not day one, but day two of PinkyIrani's interrogation by the Delhi Police. Yesterday, she was confronted with actor Jacqueline Fernandez, the scoop of which we had brought to you. There you have it. PinkyIrani has arrived at the EOW office of the Delhi Police. What emerges out of today's interrogation, along with Noura Fatehi, is going to be very interesting. For now, I'm joined in by our correspondent Siddhant Mishra on the phone line. Siddhant, we can see that PinkyIrani has arrived. What should we expect from today's questioning, taking a cue from what a very heated discussion or confrontation that had happened yesterday between Pinky and Jacqueline Fernandez yesterday?
Well, look, Pinky has a larger role to play. And in fact, this is not we are saying, this is what aide charge sheet says. Now, yesterday also she was called in here for questioning and in fact to be confronted with Jacqueline Fernandez. And going by our sources yesterday, in fact, Jacqueline lost her cool on PinkyIrani because Jacqueline shifted all blame on PinkyIrani. She was the one who requested Jacqueline to continue relations with Sukesh. Now, in Noura Fatehi's case, she plays equal role. Now, Pinky was present very much in Tamil Nadu when Lina Maria Paul made Sukesh speak to Noura over the phone. Then later, BMW 5 Series was given to Noura Fatehi as a gift, as a gesture for attending a charity event in Tamil Nadu. So, PinkyIrani is witness to all these things, all these developments, and PinkyIrani was also someone who introduced seeing Noura to Sukesh Chandrasekhar. So that is a role of PinkyIrani, and this is perhaps the reason that her presence at EOW office today is very important. She is out on bail currently. Enforcement Directorate arrested her last year. Now she's out on bail. She has been asked to appear and to cooperate in a questioning that is being done by EOW. So there's a possibility of Noura getting confronted with PinkyIrani. It would be interesting to see that how Noura Fatehi reacts to PinkyIrani's presence and how these two women are going to be conducting themselves before the cops today at the time of questioning.
Absolutely. In fact, it was just yesterday when, remember, Siddhant, we were debating the fact that why only Jacqueline Fernandez had been summoned by the Delhi Police. Why wasn't Noura Fatehi or even a Bhumi Pednikar and Sara Ali Khan summoned? Having said that, as we are all aware that yesterday, as far as the angles are concerned being probed by the Delhi Police, it was the angle of criminal conspiracy which was being probed by the Delhi Police's EOW yesterday. Is that also going to be the same angle for Noura Fatehi?
Well, yes, absolutely. So these statements are being recorded under MCOCA Act.
Right.
Now, MCOCA was an act which was passed by Maharashtra government to handle underworld in late 90s. Now, this act has been revoked, has been applied in Sukesh Chandrasekhar's matter, and these statements are being recorded under MCOCA. Now, these two female have been called under Section 41 of CRPC, which is witness. So they are not an accused in the case. They are being called in as a witness. But tomorrow, if anything comes up in an investigation or in the findings of EOW, then they may convert the status of witness to an accused. And this is what the legal team of these two actresses are fearing at this point in time. So there is a high possibility because there are several material evidence available before the Delhi Police. But again, this is a case of a larger conspiracy, whether they had roles to play as far as extorting money from Singh family is concerned. So this is something which Delhi Police is looking into. Back to you.
Absolutely. Siddhant, stay with us because I'm also joined in by Ashish Maharishi, who tracks the Enforcement Directorate for us. Ashish, we've just seen visuals of PinkyIrani arriving at the EOW. That brings me back to the question we've also been discussing since morning, and that is the crucial role played by PinkyIrani in this entire case and how the Enforcement Directorate's charge sheet also particularly throws light on Irani's role.
So if you see, it's not about only Jacqueline Fernandez.
Right.
There are so many cases which are related to Pinky Irani, because if you see the Pinky Irani charge sheet that was filed by Enforcement Directorate, it's not only about Jacqueline or Noora. There are so many cases where Pinky Irani ensured that Sukesh Chandrasekhar basically got access to these Bollywood celebs. Now, there are at least 2 to 3 cases where these celebs, including Nikki Tamboli, Sophia Singh, as well as Chahat Khanna, these people were able to get inside the prison without any checks and balances. And in fact, parties were conducted. There was absolutely, they had almost everything with them inside the Tihar jail. So, if you see, there are other cases as well where, A-class celebrities like Sara Ali Khan, she was also approached. He persisted on giving gifts. Ultimately, a watch and some box of chocolates were sent to Sara Ali Khan. Through Pinky Irani, Sukesh Chandrasekhar also tried to create relationship with Bhumi Pednekar, as well as money was paid to Janvi, where Leena Maria Paul, whose wife was Sukesh Chandrasekhar, she had a relationship of basically inaugurating her nail artistry, a salon in Bengaluru. Around 18.94 lakh rupees were paid. So, Pinky Irani basically was the person who created that inroads into the Bollywood for Sukesh Chandrasekhar.
Right, Ashish.